It's been a wild ride for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market in 2025 so far. If you're new to the scene, you might be wondering, what's coming next in the second half of the year, and what should you be watching out for? Well, let's break it all down together. First off, one of the biggest trends right now is the rise of Bitcoin treasury companies. These are businesses that hold a big chunk of their reserves in Bitcoin, kind of like how companies used to stash cash or gold. The idea is simple. They see Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation and as a future-proof asset that could become a global standard. Strategy, yeah, that's the company formerly known as MicroStrategy, has been leading the charge for years, but now we're seeing a bunch of new players jump in. In fact, there are now around 135 public companies holding Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Analysts say this trend isn't slowing down. Companies are watching global markets, adapting their strategies, and looking for ways to validate their investments. Some experts even think we'll see Bitcoin treasuries become mainstream by the end of the year, showing up in every major world market. Now let's talk about another big shift. More spot crypto ETFs and crypto-related IPOs are right around the corner. Spot Bitcoin ETFs have been a huge hit in 2025 with $14.4 billion in net inflows just through July. That's a big deal because it means more traditional investors and institutions are pouring money into crypto, something that just wasn't happening on this scale a few years ago. So, what about performance? Bitcoin is up about 15% since the start of the year. That's double the S&P 500's growth, and not far off from its all-time high of nearly $112,000 set back in May. Analysts' bullish year-end targets are looking pretty realistic. But it's not just about Bitcoin. Ether, the second largest crypto, hasn't had the same wild gains lately. It's lagged behind both Bitcoin and some smaller coins. Still, experts warn it's way too soon to count Ether out. There's a lot happening behind the scenes with upgrades and new tech, so keep an eye on it if you're building a balanced portfolio. And here's something that's changing the whole landscape. Cryptocurrencies are getting more love from Washington. President Trump has even established a strategic Bitcoin reserve, and the Senate passed the Genius Act, signaling that crypto is moving more into the mainstream. That acceptance is translating into real money flowing in from traditional finance. So if you're a crypto beginner, here's what I'd watch for in the second half of 2025. Look for more companies adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets, keep an eye on the ETF and IPO news, and don't sleep on Ether's potential rebound. Above all, remember, crypto moves fast, so stay informed and invest wisely. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more beginner-friendly crypto updates. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.